Welcome to Jaffa, everyone. Good morning from beautiful Jaffa, the port at the Mediterranean, actually the ancient port. We are actually standing in front of the whale that swallowed Jonah, the prophet, on his way to Tarshish. But then he changed his way and went to Nineveh in Iraq. Ramzi, good morning.
Good morning, Salim. Good morning, friends. Good morning, Zaituna. So we are in the city of Jaffa, the bride of the Mediterranean, the bride of the sea, the ancient city of Jaffa, the ancient port of Jaffa, and the modern city of Jaffa as well. This city is very nice to visit, very clean city. Look at the buildings from the time of the Ottomans, from the time of the Crusaders, from different periods. So Salim,
it's actually an archaeological tell, Ramzi.
Yes.
From different periods in history. There are remains from all these periods of history. It's beautiful heritage.
Jaffa is the oldest harbor in the world. The first place that we visit is the house of Simon the Tanner.
Of course, the story is mentioned in the book of Acts chapter 10.
Yes,
Simon
right.
the Tanner was living in Jaffa, and then Peter came up to the house of Simon the Tanner. He went up to the roof, and then he was sleeping on top of the roof, and then
he saw the vision.
He saw a famous vision. He saw that the heavens opened and a sheet was coming down from the heavens with clean and unclean animals.
And he heard the
voice that
slaughter
came up
and
from
eat.
the heavens. Slaughter. Peter, get up, slaughter and eat.
He couldn't eat.
He couldn't eat it. Why? Because there were a lot of unclean animals. Ramzi, share with us the story, please.
Yeah, before that, look at the house, guys. This is the house of Simon Tanner. Today it belongs to an Armenian family.
The Zakarian family.
Yes, I will share with you from the book of Acts, chapter 10, only 3 verses from 13 to 15. And they came a voice to him, "Rise, Peter, kill and eat." But Peter said, "Not so, Lord, for I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean." And the voice spoke unto him again for the second time, "What God hath cleansed, that call not thou common."
Oh, amen. Beautiful verse.
So this is the house still standing from the ancient time, from the time of Jesus, from the time of Peter until this day.
This is the old city of Jaffa. It's a beautiful city, full of artists.
Yes. So this is leading to the port of Jaffa. To the port.
Yes.
So after we visit the church, Salim, we will visit also the port. We will show them the port. So stay tuned. Don't go away, guys.
This is a nice virtual tour of the city of Jaffa. Yeah, actually there are a lot of things to see in Jaffa.
Yes, of course. So before we see the port, we will visit a famous church, Salim, by the name, the Church of
Saint Peter.
Saint Peter.
Yes, the Church of Saint Peter. So now we are going up towards the church. We see the bell tower of the church over here. Jaffa also witnessed another miracle, which is Saint Peter. He raised Tabitha from the dead. Tabitha was a girl over here in Jaffa, and she was risen from the death by Saint Peter in Jaffa.
Yes, according to the book of Acts, chapter 9. Actually, this is the center of the old city of Jaffa. Center of the old city of Jaffa. That's why many people, they love to come to this place.
Yeah, and look at the contrast between the old and the new.
Yes.
These are old buildings and they have renewed them, so the combination is actually beautiful.
Because Jaffa was united with Tel Aviv in the year 1950. for the first time.
And we are
so
coming to
today,
this-
the name of the city is the city of Tel Aviv, Jaffa.
Tel Aviv, Jaffa. Also from the olden times, Jaffa belonged to the tribe of Dan.
Yes.
This is why it is called the Metropolitan of Gush Dan.
Yes, right.
And look at this pool, Ramsey.
The
What do you
zodiac.
see over here?
Look at the zodiac.
Oh, these are the zodiac. So, which is your sign?
Gemini.
Gemini. Oh, I'm Leo.
Good, good.
Wow, we are now in front of the Church of St. Peter, and actually this church over here is a very special church.
Yeah, this church is commemorating the Vision of St. Peter in Jaffa. It belongs to the Catholics as well. So we will enter the church together.
Okay, so now we are going to enter the Church of St. Peter in Jaffa, this beautiful church that sits on the shores of the Mediterranean Sea.
And I will tell you the reason why this church is so special when we
Yes.
enter the church. So let's go together. Wow, look at the church. This church is very special because of the apse of the church. The apse of this church is facing west. Actually, all the churches in the world, in the Holy Land, the apse of the church must face the east, except two churches in the Holy Land. This church is one of them. Right, Salim?
Yes, right. So these two churches are very special in the Holy Land because they are facing west. The church over here in Jaffa, which is St. Peter's Church, because Peter was targeting the Gentiles of Europe.
So the church is facing the city of Rome, actually.
Yes, and the second church that is facing west is actually a beautiful church on top of the Mount of Olives called the Church of Dominus Flevit.
Jesus
It is
wept.
way facing
Yes.
west because Jesus stood and wept over Jerusalem, and he was looking west.
So when he wept over Jerusalem, he was looking towards the west.
Yes.
That's why the apse of the church of the Dominus Flevit is facing west, and this church is facing the city of Rome, or west as well.
Yes, and also the story about the Dominus Flevit Church is mentioned in the book of Luke, chapter 19. Jesus wept, the shortest verse in the Bible. Beautiful scenery of Jaffa and the city of Tel Aviv. Look how close these two cities are. Actually, they are one city, Jaffa and Tel Aviv. They became one city. So let's go towards the port, Ramsey, and show them the very nice view.
Jaffa was the headquarters of Napoleon when he conquered the whole land from Egypt. in the year 1799.
1799,
Right.
exactly, yes. So he came over here. He actually
Yes.
stayed in Jaffa.
Yeah, it was the headquarters of Napoleon in the Holy Land. So let's go down to the port.
And let's see some beautiful panoramic views over here. Jaffa. The furthest one over here is